Flicked. Welcome to Flick the Script Podcast, episode 18. My name is Derek Mitchell, and it looks like we have a special day coming up this Friday. A special day for couples to celebrate what they have. A day for people to celebrate love. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about Valentine's Day. We got Valentine's Day coming up this Friday. But also on that note, it brings me to today's movie that we're going to talk about. The movie is called Heart Eyes. Now, if you're not familiar with this movie is about a serial killer who goes around killing couples on Valentine's Day. Now, that sounds crazy, right? Let's go ahead and get into it. The duration of this movie is 1 hour and 37 minutes, directed by Josh Ruben, and it is starring Olivia Holt, Mason Gooding, Gigi Zumbado, Michaela Watkins, Devon Sawa, Jordana Brewster, and many other talented actors and actresses, of course. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Like I mentioned earlier, it is about a serial killer who literally goes around killing couples on Valentine's Day. But it's not really just that. If you're showing any type of PDA, any type of public affection or anything like that, if he sees you doing that, he's going to go after you. Now, low key, sounds like a hater. He sounds like he's hating on, people doing their thing. But, watching this movie, I want to say, first off, I do like the concept of the movie. I do like the concept of this villain. You got your Michael Myers, you got Freddy Krueger, you got Jason Voorhees, and these are classic characters, from the movies. So I thought this one was pretty unique. It's different. A killer who goes around on Valentine's Day, doing what he does. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's different. Like I said, going into this movie, watching this one, I didn't have any expectations for it. I did see the trailer. The trailer looked pretty good, so that's what, made me want to go see it. But it wasn't like I was expecting it to be like an amazing movie or, even if it was bad, I just didn't have any expectations on it really. Just going into it just to see how it is. And I will say I did enjoy it. I enjoyed this movie. It's a typical slasher movie, but what I realized with this is it had a lot of humor in it. It had a lot of humor, and it was, almost like a horror comedy. Just a little bit. It was like a horror comedy in a way. It starts off, in a humorous way where it's they're showing a bunch of news clips of the HEK, which is the Heart Eyes killer, is back on the scene and back on the loose, and it kind of feels very comedic, almost like a spoof in a way. But again, I liked it. It was a pretty good movie. Like I said, he goes around and if you're just displaying any kind of affection or any type of love with somebody else, he's gonna try to kill you. And I thought that was crazy at first. It was just kind of wild. And it's interesting because the main characters in the movie, Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding, they're attacked and they're chased throughout the movie. And spoiler alert, slight spoiler alert right here. They're not really a couple, but they pretended to be a couple because she had just gotten out of a relationship with her ex-boyfriend, and she wanted to make it seem like she was with somebody. So her and um, the other guy, they, started kissing and everything just to make it seem like they were together. And the hard eyes killer saw that. And from there, that's when he starts stalking them and starts trying to kill them because he saw them kissing. Just from that one kiss, that's what made him start stalking them and trying to kill them. So again, this movie is wild. I enjoyed it. If I have to rate this one on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6. Like I said, the character development is unique. But I'm going to have to go ahead and give it a 6. It's not a bad movie, but it also wasn't great, but it's definitely worth watching. So if you get a chance, watch Heart Eyes. If you want to go ahead and watch it on Valentine's Day, do your thing. But yeah, go ahead and check it out. Check out Heart Eyes. Once again, this is episode 18, Flicked the Script. Tune in next time for episode 19. I look forward to seeing you all there. Once again, when you get a chance, like, share, subscribe, follow on the social platforms. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. I will see you next time.